All right, these are your 5-4 notes. It starts on page 15. The sum of the two smaller sides of a triangle must be greater than the length of the longest side. So first, I'm going to show you how to figure out if the sizes of the side will form a triangle. So all I do is I find my long side. So I'm going to add the two short ones. That would be 8 plus 15 has to be greater than 17. Well, 8 plus 15 is 23. That is true. 23 is greater than 17. So yes, if I had sticks that were that length, I could make a triangle out of that shape, out of those 3 sticks. 22 is my long one here, so I'm going to say 8 plus 14, that's the two short ones, has to be greater than 22. 8 plus 14 is 22. 22 is not greater than 22, it's equal. So those, if you put them down to form a triangle, they're not long enough, it wouldn't work. The last one, 200 is the long one, so 45 plus 100 has to be greater than 200. 145 is greater than 200. That is not true. So those will also not form a triangle. So that's what you do when you have 3 measures. The other choice is to figure out what the range of the missing side of the triangle would be, what its options would be. So we're going to try to figure out the options for this side right here. And we never trust a picture, we always trust the numbers in geometry. So if I think that the 3 and 7 are the smaller sides and the x is the bigger one, then I'm going to have to say that 10 is going to be greater than x. And then if I think that maybe the 3 and x are the small side and the 7's the big side, then I'm going to subtract 3 to solve this. I'm going to have x is going to have to be greater than 4. And on this other one, if I think the 7 and the x are the smaller sides and 3 is the big side, that doesn't make much sense. 3 can't be the big side, but it will also, when you work it out like this, give you a negative number, and you cannot measure something with a measuring tape negatively. Everything can only be positive, so that is just not helpful. So now this tells me that x has to be greater than 4 but less than 10. So it means that triangle could be a 3, 7, 5. That triangle could be a 3, 7, 9, a 3, 7, 8. Those could be the measures of its sides. But it cannot be a 3, 7, 4 or anything lower, and it cannot be a 3, 7, 10 or anything higher. So we're going to practice the same thing with number 7 and 8. So number 7 means I have a triangle. One side is 39, one side is 33, and one side is x. So I'm going to start solving this by saying 39 plus 33 is going to be greater than x. 39 and 33 is 72 is greater than x. So I've got my first number. Now I'm going to say, it's red now, 39 plus x is going to be greater than 33. If I subtract 39, I end up with x is greater than negative 6. That is terrible. I can't have a negative measurement. So that didn't work. So let's flip it and say 33 plus x is going to be greater than 39. I'm going to subtract. End up with x is greater than 6. And that can be a true statement. So then your final answer is going to be 6. X has to be greater than 6 but less than 72. So there are tons of numbers that could fall in between that. 7, 14, 71, 55. We're going to do this on the next one too. This time I have 30, 27, and x. 30 plus 27 is going to be greater than x. 57 is going to be greater than x. Lovely. Happy positive number. All right. I'm going to say 27 plus x is going to be greater than 30. Subtract that 27 to get the x alone. X is going to be greater than 3. Well, that's perfect. I have two answers. If I do the next one, I'm going to end up with a negative, and that's not right. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to say that x is going to have to be greater than 3, but less than 57. All right, flip it over to page 16 on the back. I'm going to do number 3 as an example, and then I need you to do the rest of them. So the tricky part about this is it's 12, 2, and 12, so there's not a bigger side. So I'm just going to pick that one to be my big one. 12 plus 2 is going to have to be greater than 12. 14 is greater than 12. That's true. So yes, those three measurements could form a triangle. I need you to do what I just did for 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. After you do that, I need you to do what we did on the other side for 7 and 8. Do it just like we did at the bottom. You have 7, 8, and x, 11, 12, and x. You'll write 7 plus 8 has to be greater than x. You'll solve that. You'll write 7 plus x has to be greater than 8. You'll solve that, and you'll end up with something is greater than x is greater than something, okay? So do that for 7 and 8. When you are done with that, I need you to flip over to page 17. On page 17, I just need you to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Stop after 6. All right. Got any questions? Let me know.